Hello everybody and welcome to Andrew Rants, the video series where I, Andrew Rhodes, stand upon my metaphorical soapbox pedestal of the world and I bitch and complain and rant and rave and scream and holler and yell about everything that bothers me, annoys me, and bugs the living crap out of me. And today I'm talking about a character from one of my most favorite anime series really getting the short end of the stick. Okay. What anime and what character? Well, I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z, and I'm talking about one of the key characters from one of the story arcs. No, I'm not talking about Goku, not talking about Trunks, or Goten, or Vegeta, or Piccolo, or Krillin, or Yamcha, or Tien. Definitely not Master Roshi, not Bulma, Chi-Chi, or the Ox King. Nope. I'm talking about Gohan. Or, to be specific, future Gohan. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Dragon Ball Z, or have been living under a rock, or just forgot what this part of the series is, honestly, though, how I couldn't figure out because they've done so many different things for it isn't funny. But anyway, let's talk about it, shall we? So, for starters, this part of Dragon Ball Z's history is as follows. Dr. Gero, the mad scientist for the Red Ribbon Army, pretty much created some artificial humans to kill Goku and take over the world. Only they decided, we don't like that shit, and basically took him out instead, which is fine. He was a nut job anyway. One less problem for the world as far as I'm concerned, but fine, whatever. So then you have the Z Fighters, or Earth's, can't talk tonight. Earth's Special Forces. Piccolo, Vegeta, Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, and Yajirobe, apparently, taking on the androids. And it doesn't go well for them. Each one of them bites the big one. Piccolo's the first to try and the first to die. Then Vegeta, then Yamcha, then Tien, then Krillin. And apparently Yajirobe even bit the dust until Korn gave him the last and final Senzu Bean, which we found out in Dragon Ball Super. You miserable cat. You couldn't have given that to any of the other Z Fighters. Any of the other ones. They could have trained, gotten stronger. Couldn't have given that to any of them. You have to give it to Yajirobe. Really? Okay. Anyway, the world is basically in turmoil, constantly living under the threat of the androids for years. Meanwhile, Trunks, the son of Bulma and Vegeta, how in the hell those two ever got together still boggles me, and that's the one mystery that I will never solve so long as I live, basically shows up and, he gets his shit reamed out. Because Gohan, from the future, the last and final hope of the universe, is arrived. After the androids have pretty much destroyed an entire town and Trunks got pissed off and flew off to try to take him on. Gohan basically mentors Trunks and tries to help him become a Super Saiyan, only to unfortunately bite the big one himself, forcing Trunks to become Super Saiyan out of the pain of loss and going into the past in order to prevent his future from ever happening. And this is where I'm a little pissed off. Now, future Gohan had a decent set of skills, 1. 2, is one of the few characters left anymore that might even be able to do some good. 3, and I want to stress 3, got the short end of the damn stick. I know the whole thing's supposed to be about Trunks, but here's the thing. Trunks can only do so much. He can't do everything. And as we remember from the Goku Black arc from Dragon Ball Super, he can pretty much get his shit reamed out pretty quickly if possible. Yeah. So first off, I'd like to thank Akira Toriyama for screwing over a character. You Yamcha Gohan. How could you Yamcha Gohan? No, seriously. How on earth could you Yamcha Gohan? You bastard. But future Gohan got screwed in many ways. First off, losing his arm did not help matters, but he was still a capable fighter. He trained Trunks and could have easily gotten a robotic arm from Bulma if she had been bothered to build that instead of a damn time machine. If Trunks would have had the foresight to go back to his time, basically, and go to New Namek and use their Dragon Balls to bring back everyone that the androids killed, you would have had a whole slew of Z-Fighters to help take on the inevitable threat of, oh, look, there's Majin Buu. Instead, it was the Supreme Kai basically trains him, and he beats Babidi and Deborah, which I'm still calling bullshit on, because there's no way in hell he did it. I call BS, 100% BS on that. That's bullshit, bullshit, bullshit! But anyway, poor future Gohan got the shaft. He got the middle end and the short end of the stick. Akira Toriyama basically bent him over the table and said, take it like a man. And he had to. But future Gohan was cool. He's cooler than the Gohan we have now. I know it's not really much to compare, but seriously, he's cooler than the Gohan we got. Future Gohan had the kick-ass haircut. He could turn Super Saiyan. He had the battle knowledge. He had the experience. He had the strength. And he could have gotten stronger if they would have brought him back. He could have came back via Trunks going to New Namek for the Dragon Balls. He could have been revived. He could have brought Piccolo back too. And hey, they're Earth's Dragon Balls. Well, we could revive Vegeta. Nah, you know what? We don't really need that hot mess flying around the planet. No, let's just revive everybody else. Why couldn't we have had at least future Gohan come back? I thought maybe, just maybe, Akira Toriyama wouldn't have forgotten about Gohan with the Dragon Ball Super Goku Black arc. After Zamasu and Goku Black fused and were defeated and everything was going back to normal, I thought maybe, just maybe, they were going to go to New Namek. And they were going to wish for the Z-Fighters that were killed by the androids to come back. You can't bring Goku back, unfortunately, because he died of natural causes, but you can bring back Vegeta, Piccolo, Tien, Yamcha, and Krillin, or you could just forego Yamcha and say screw you, and bring them back. They could train in the hyperbolic time chamber. They could get stronger. They could actually be useful, except for Yamcha. That's why you just leave him dead. Krillin could get stronger. Tien could get stronger. Piccolo could get way stronger. Then fuse with Kami after they bring Dende or another Namekian to Earth to take over as Guardian. And Piccolo could become the massive Super Namek. And Vegeta could spend the rest of his time in the damn hyperbolic time chamber until he dies of old age in a room that never ages. Why did you have to screw over future Gohan? And it's not fair. First off, he appears like a badass. Basically, we see him fight twice in the entire special that he was in, not counting him training Trunks. We get to see him fight twice. And the second fight is when he bites it after the androids kill him. Why? You couldn't have had him, come back to life, be brought back by the Namekian Dragon Balls. King Kai maybe contacted them saying, hey, there's a problem on Earth. I want to intervene and help. So here, I want to bring back these fighters. Can Purunga do that? Can he bring back everyone that was killed by this person? Because you did that shit in Namek, where you had the Earth Dragon bring back everyone that Frieza killed on planet Namek, thus reviving Guru for a short amount of time because his life was snuffed out a little prematurely because of the emotional loss of his people, driving him over the edge, which was not a natural cause. And you basically saved the world. So why couldn't you pull that shit out of your ass again and give us future Gohan back? He didn't even get much screen time. He didn't have a chance to be a badass. He didn't have a chance to go full fury and kick some ass. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think future Gohan deserves a second chance to come back some point in the future? Or do you think maybe it was just better off them leaving him dead and that every hero has to learn that people have to die eventually? Though they had that from Goku and the other Z-Fighters, they could have brought Gohan back. But anyway, I want to know what you think in the comment section below, and until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and this has been Andrew Rants.